travel the seas. They work day and night.
Hello, I hope all is well. I've been taking a social media break, and it's weird because I haven't really been doing anything, but so much has been happening. Like, I feel like, I took a fast from social media, and I feel like I'm gonna continue this because, um, let me clear this up first. So, I started this fast, it was for 5 days. I did it with a group, with a community that I joined. It's from Lori Ladd. Go check her out. She's phenomenal, amazing. And she has her own app, and she has a community where we fast from whether it's food or technology, whatever. It can be from anything, just to get closer to God and to see what we use to distract ourselves to get close to God. And I wasn't called to do a food fast from this one, but I was called to fast from social media because I found myself, consuming too much content, and I just was going back to a rabbit hole. And I saw myself, I was fully aware that I was just wasting my time just scrolling around looking for something to entertain my mind. So I took a break from that, and I don't think I'm gonna go back. Now, I'm not perfect, so maybe I might, but as of right now, I do feel stronger with God, and I was such in a rut this past week, and I was just praying to God nonstop, no matter how bad I felt, and I felt like God wasn't hearing me, but God is always hearing you. I felt like I couldn't hear God, and this is the profound part of fasting, because it's like God is looking at you like we're babies. We cry and cry, and God is just a space for us. And then we kind of realize like we're okay. Like, this is just part of it. This is just part of being a human, and I don't know, I hope that makes sense, but I don't know, I've been watching some movies, here or there. But I actually went to the zoo. I went to the Bronx Zoo today, and I just felt such a love for animals. Animals are so beautiful, and I've never seen them in this light before. As a kid, I'll go to the zoo and I'd be like, oh, cool animals. But it's not the way how it is now. Like, now that now that I am connected with God, building this beautiful relationship with God, and God is just showing me, I feel like I'm seeing life through God's lens, and animals are so beautiful, and they deserve to be respected, and they serve a purpose here. And without animals, like, I don't see how we as humans could go on. I know every animal, every life, every living thing serves a purpose here. And I'm watching a documentary, Ocean, with David Attenborough. I probably botched that name. I'm so sorry, but it's just so sad how far we've gone to destroy this world. And a lot of us are not aware of it. I wasn't aware of what was going on. Like, I see videos here or there in the past, but I wasn't really paying attention because we're so distracted. But now that I'm just like kind of just stepping out of the distraction and just really seeing things, and God is showing me the world and all of life. And it makes me feel emotional because, to see how we treat wildlife, and they do so much for us. Like animals do so much for this planet. Every living thing does so much for this planet. Without animals, like I said, I don't know how we could go on. And I know a lot of people will probably be against what I'm saying. I'm at the conclusion that I personally feel like, and I know, people are gonna do what they want at the end of the day, but I feel like we shouldn't even be like eating animals. The way animals are being hunted, and this documentary is just shows how the ocean used to be before, the Great Coral Reef, how beautiful it was, and just every animal serving its purpose, like doing for the world. Every living thing has a purpose, and it's to serve, to keep life going. And it showed how factories, how they hunt for the sea life, and it was these huge machines that they're using underwater. I'll see if I can grab a clip of it.
Rolls of nets, hundreds of meters high, leave few survivors. Sharks and turtles survived the extinction of the dinosaurs, but may not outlive this.
But it's these huge nets just like moving past the bottom of the ocean, just grabbing every living animal there and then capturing it. They brought it to the boat, and you just see them like dying, and then they discard it. And I was just seeing how, how people hunt for the food. Is like, we don't need all of this. It's just so cruel. And just think about it like this. All right, so people feel like we need to eat meat to survive, which I'm learning that I don't believe that's true. If that's the case, all right, the way these people are, well, these companies are hunting for fish and stuff, why did it end up destroying our oceans? I don't know. I just personally feel like we shouldn't even be eating animals. Sorry, I thought I heard someone. I did, but I know there's still gonna be people who eat animals and will argue that we need to eat animals. Okay, that's totally fine, but can we bring awareness to how these animals are being hunted, how they're being killed? It's so cruel. It's so cruel. And it's destroying our planet. Like, this is big. Like, it's just messed up. And a lot of people argue animals don't feel. Like, what? Why do they cry and scream when they're being slaughtered? They're living things. You don't think that hurts them? And I'm not saying this to shame anyone, but in a way, shame on us. Shame on us. If you watch these documentaries, please. These animals are being destroyed. Their homes are being destroyed. They can't serve their purpose in this world. That's why we have global warming and climate change. Like, we need wildlife, and we need to take better care of our earth and their homes, because they live there. And I know this is probably going to sound funny to people, but this is like, if you connect with God, this is what God is showing me. I feel like God wanted me to see this, because I asked God, show me what you need me to see, what you want me to see. And this is bad. Like, our earth is dying, and who knows what this can lead to in the future. I don't think it's too late to make changes. Like I said, there's going to be people who eat meat. That's fine. But let's stop supporting these factories that cruelly hunt and murder these animals and destroy their homes. There's other ways to I don't know how to make it sound better. I mean, I guess to capture animals so humans can consume them. I don't know a nicer way to say that. But there has to be a different way. I don't know how. But I just even watching this has made me want to strictly just stick to the vegan diets, not consuming anything that comes from an animal. I respect animals to a whole different degree now. I love animals so much. I hope in the future I can actually do something to help. The best thing I can do now, I feel like, is not eat animals. I guess spread a message to others that if you are going to consume animals, maybe go to, like, I don't know, get like animals that are treated good. I don't know. I guess what most people would say, you should eat like grass-fed meats, where like farmers who take really good care of their animals and don't like abuse them, or they're not living in very bad environments and are not being treated cruelly, but with respect. I'm actually not for animals being killed for human consumption. I'm not for that, but I'm not shaming anyone who eats meat. I just got out of eating meat. I get it. But what I'm saying is, it's just the way it's being done. It's horrible. And it's destroying the planet. Animals, I do believe animals have feelings. Just because they're not like us humans, they look different, it doesn't mean that they don't feel. Because if an animal doesn't feel any pain or anything, why do they scream? Why do they get scared? Why do they freak out and panic when danger is near? Like, let's not pretend like... I feel like we say these things to make ourselves feel better. To, like, I don't know, I guess not feel guilty about what we're doing, but we need to be aware of this. But, yeah, we gotta do better. I say stop supporting factories. Go to farmers who take very good care of their animals, I guess. I don't know too much about this, so I can't really say much, but I guess go to, like, good farmers who take very good care of their stock, and stop eating meat from, like, markets, or, start supporting farmers, even with, like, vegetables and fruits and stuff. Because I noticed, like, I'll buy vegetables and fruits at the market, and it tastes so gross. Like, it tastes weird. This doesn't taste like fruit. I'm gonna start going to like farmers, like, I don't know, farmer markets, people who actually take good care of their fruits and their vegetables. And yeah, if you eat animals, just don't support factory farms. I think that's a thing. Don't support these people who are being cruel to animals and just destroying their homes, and they're destroying life, and it is affecting us. It's affecting us bad. But yeah, I highly suggest watching like animal documentaries, especially about the ocean. I mean, everything's being destroyed. Just look at our planet. It's no longer vibrant. It's crazy, the areas with most life, how we just destroyed it. And I'll be a part of I would say I'm a part of the people who destroyed it, because I was ignorant to this, and I ignored it, and I didn't care in the past, and I lacked awareness, and I bought meat. I didn't care where it came from. I didn't care how the animals were killed. I've seen animals get slaughtered in front of me, and it's just crazy how programmed we are to believe that that's okay and that's just normal. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not normal and it's not okay. But I just wanted to share that. This is a beautiful documentary. Here, I'll just so beautiful. I guess just look around you, and the best example is look at our oceans. They're so dirty, and there's a lot of like animals coming up dead. And I've seen a lot of dead birds in the city, and I've been seeing a lot of dead animals too in the roads. So I don't know, it's just weird. But we need to take better care of our planet, and I think the best way to do that is we got to take care of our mental health, our spiritual health, our physical health. We got to take care of ourselves. We need to start with ourselves, and the best way to do that is to connect with God. Ask God to help you, and be patient. You have to be patient, because God will test your faith. Because if you pray to God just to get what you want, and you're not getting it, and then you just stop because you're like, all right, well, I'm not getting, nothing's happening, you failed. That means you never really had faith in God. Me, I have a lot of crazy things going on in my life, but one thing I will never lose is faith in God, because I know God is testing me, or it's not my time yet, or blah blah blah. But yeah, we need to take care of our earth. The earth is so beautiful. I think the best thing I can do to help is, keep my environment clean. Stop littering. Don't support these cruel factories, or it's just greed. This is all it is. It's just all greed. Imagine if we took better care of our earth. It will be so beautiful here. Letting the animals serve their purpose in this planet. They work so hard. They're part of the reason we're here today. All of life, all living things. And part of me almost feels like I don't want to post this video, because I know there's going to be people out there who think I'm like some wacky PETA person, but no, I understand where they're coming from. I mean, I've always felt sympathy for animals, but not like this. Like, I feel like I just have a deeper understanding now, and a very clear awareness. And when I see animals, it's just like, they're just so beautiful. And we need them. And we need to take better care of them. And, we need to take care of Earth. They live here too. Like, we all live here. We all have to serve a purpose. We have to serve our animals. If you watch this documentary, they've done so much for us. And we just destroyed it. We got to fix this. And the only way we can do that is with God. But yeah, I feel good about the future. I know things are crazy right now, but a lot of people's awareness is increasing. And yeah, just join the Lori Lad community. I'm in it, and it's amazing, and you will learn a lot, and it's life changing. She hosts fasting, and she teaches you about God and how to connect with God and with Jesus and God's angels, and it's just so beautiful. You guys, this stuff is real. I grew up with lack of awareness and just pure ignorance. All of us are just not aware. We need to wake up. Like, we need to really wake up. We need to get rid of all the distraction, the phones, consuming just random stuff from other people. Unless it's obviously like helpful. I only consume content from people who actually help me to grow. If it's not anything related to God, I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I don't care about gossip. I don't care about drama. I don't care about none of that, because that is not important. What's really important is we have to do better. We have to take care of our earth. Like, it's just, we're headed down a very bad road. But I have faith, and I feel good that in the future things will get better. Maybe I won't be able to see that. Maybe I'll be able to see a little bit of that. But I don't care. This is not even for us. This is for future generations. Think of your children. What are we leaving for them? Connect with your children. Have your children connect with God and Jesus. Go to Creator. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. It made me very emotional. I really love life. I love all living things. I love the world. I love people. And yeah. Anyways, and take care and stay blessed and connect with God and check out Lori Lad. And I'll learn more about that community. It's amazing. She changed my life. She helped me change my life. She taught me how to connect with God. And she continues to do so. She holds a lot of great classes to connect with God, and she's just phenomenal. Anyone who talks about God, I say, I give him a listen, Yeah. All right. Well, take care.